Welcome, Formula Student Germany live daily grid show.
Hello, good evening, everybody. It's 9:30 p.m. local time here in Hockenheim. Welcome to Formula Student Germany 2021. And it's our first FSG live show.
Yeah, definitely. My name is Katharina and...
My name is Matthäus.
And we're your hosts today.
We have a lot of things to present, but before we really dive into this year's competition, let us spend some time and look back, because it's the 15th time that we held the Formula Student Germany competition, and we have prepared something special for you. What can we do, Karina?
So during this week, we will, every night, of course, we'll give you impressions of the day. We have, during the live show, different, we have a quiz show, we have different updates from scrutineering, and also looking back into our history. So, Matthäus?
Should we do that to start with the video
and
look back to 15 years of Formula Student Germany?
Yeah, let's look back. After I really recognized some of those scenes, I'm telling you.
I still get goosebumps seeing those videos.
Yeah, so after seeing some of those scenes, maybe let's check with some officials how they actually perceived some of those memories. So we welcome to stage Aaron and also Johannes. Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Lovely.
Hi.
So, as we all know, we started in 2005 with our first pre-event. Then we actually kicked off our first competition in 2006, added Formula Student Electric in 2010, of course, yeah. In 2017, we went on with driverless. So, but when we started, we were actually quite a different competition. So let's see what we have in our old photo album.
Oh yeah, that's quite an old picture. Should be before 2011, I think. We had less teams over there, and we could all see that the trucks were still parking in the pits, not on the Querspange anymore, not behind the charging tent. And now, yeah, today, this year, it's kind the same, that we have unfortunately less teams due to the pandemic.
Yeah, it's really amazing how the entire event was growing, the number of teams were growing, number of guests and visitors, our media echo, so everything was significantly different and growing since the first competition.
Okay, so now we also brought some artifacts, some memories with us, so let's see.
Oh gosh.
Guys, what do we have here? What is our highlight?
He brought a sleeping mask. Wouldn't be a helmet be better for a night race?
Or even an umbrella?
For weather like today, heavy rain, and everybody is getting cold. Regarding this event or this night race as a track marshal of today, I have highly respect of all the track marshals in 2011 who stood there 2 hours in rain.
Yeah, today only 20 minutes of this rain, but we had this a few hours until 2 a.m. in the night. And the next day at 7:30, day was over and re-race was needed for the combustion teams. But luckily, we got for this night race some really light from Ireland, a big truck, and we had nearly a daylight race that was available. It was really cool.
Yeah, nice.
Obviously, all those electric cars passed the rain test
Yeah,
successfully.
they really passed the rain test. Yeah, talking about water, we have another nice artifact here.
I guess that reminds me to the water cannon. So maybe as Johannes said, weather conditions can change rapidly here in Hockenheim. So within an hour, you can have heavy rain or it could be boiling hot. And I guess back in the days, it was one of those very hot days here in Hockenheim. And we had the idea to bring in a water cannon to give the people some relief and cool them down. And I guess we even have a video for that, right?
Yeah, let's check that out.
Amazing.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah. So what else
What
do we
else?
have? This one? Maybe Johannes?
What that? Here, a scrutineering sticker. May I open it?
Yeah, please open it.
Okay, I don't want to go to re-scrutineering. Oh, it's a bit old one. 2014. It looks like the poem we made over there. With your skills in your hands and knowledge in your brain, you are so madly enthusiastic, you need a special game. Well, I don't think we have a game. We have a real competition with lots of teams. And this poem, I saw it 20 times. I don't know. Especially, I think every year when I'm coming here to Formula Student, I watch before the poem, and it's feeling its goosebumps on my complete body. It was really great. I don't know if we can see it again.
Yeah, let's see it.
Congratulations. This is your week.
You are off to great learnings and enjoy the thrill of speed.
You have skills in your hands.
You have knowledge in your brain.
You have energy for hundreds. Everything you do is a gain.
You're part of a team and you all know what you can do.
The sky's the limit with his team of the others and you.
You have looked left and right for a challenge, not a fight.
Although to some you have said,
we don't think you're right.
With your skills in your hands and knowledge in your brain, you're so madly enthusiastic, you need a special game.
Formula Student Germany, or FSG they call it.
That competition that hits you like a bullet.
The FSG that is like open space.
And it has the thrill of the closest race.
You decided to join this world and accept.
No pain, no gain.
As its underlying concept.
And you start to imagine the unimaginable.
To build and drive your own race vehicle.
In hours and hours of sleepless nights. Against many and difficult strikes.
With your hand and brains, you did succeed. You created something made for speed.
It has 4 wheels and makes your heart beat high.
You love it, you name it. It gives you pride.
Now you come here to prove and show
what kind of team you are, what all you know.
The scrutineers drive you crazy.
Never ever they are lazy. To pass tech inspection is victory as such.
The stickers give your dialing its final touch.
Thank you very much.
But some of the beauties, you do not get those.
That sentence makes tears run down your nose. The ones who have are ready to run.
To perform and have all the fun.
The presentation, design and cost, every single one hurts of the points you lost.
I'm exhausted and wet.
You still are to drive skid pad yet.
Then you carefully look left and right and see all others continue to fight.
You do what you do and stir up the team.
And live your own personal dream.
Acceleration is suddenly done.
In the spirit of Formula One, push the pedal to the metal.
Autocross you passed.
Now endurance comes up fast. Sunday is terror, only the slightest error. Before or after the start, might ruin the dream.
And cost the team all it had worked for so hard. To finish first, you need to finish first. Once you do, you scream, you burst. Woo!
This is it, the moment of pure ecstasy. It is better than your wildest fantasy.
Besides the high, there's the low. Fastest lap times and then, no. Perfect devastation.
In this situation.
But why? In the end, you gave all you can under the German Autobahn. You did hardly rest and sleep. The rings under the eyes are deep.
But now it is done. Award ceremony is on.
You might take home the cup. More likely not. But no matter what, you, all of you are winners. Of friends, of hearts, of experience.
This was your week. This was your start. Now let's celebrate before we part.
Wow, so inspiring.
Oh my God. So after getting our heart racing, and I thought we would maybe take the opportunity to, cool a bit down and actually show the video we just missed. So maybe we can also show again the video from the night race in 2011 we just talked about. So we even have some footage there. So maybe we can just show that now.
About the rain and the bright light.
Okay, so heavy rain, but a really hot race. So talking about race, we have another memory artifact here.
Do you remember this one?
Yes, I do remember. So maybe Matthias, you can say something about this.
I guess, I don't know, Johannes, let me hand it over to you. What does it remind you? Which Bobby car? Did we ever have a racing event with Bobby cars here on the site?
It was the one and only sponsor race on the start-finish line. A big crowd cheering, and they all wanted to see if the sponsor cars, which they had to build, will fail or will succeed.
Luckily, they had support from the teams who really know how to build cars, well, smaller cars in that way. And they could help the sponsors. Otherwise, probably most of them would have failed. But we could see cars going with drones in front of it, with engines from combustion, small combustion engines from chainsaws, and as well with electric screwdrivers. So it was quite fun to see that.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, so maybe let's check the video on that one as well. Very nice. So Bobby cars actually do require a driver. What doesn't really require a driver is Formula Student driverless. So maybe Aaron, we started in 2017. Give me some memories about our first track drive. Or no, skip that actually.
Yeah, regarding the first driverless cars, the first driverless years, every car on the track was a big, exciting moment. The spectators on the grandstands, it went silent, and they all were cheering with every car which drove, and it was a great moment to see the first driverless cars.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you build a new thing, something doesn't work at the first time. So some cars were completely hitting our time measuring event. Luckily, we had one spare parts, so we can could rebuild that up. And it felt to me that also some cars, they are completely different than the electric and the combustion cars we had before. So they drive with oil or with electricity, but the driverless car, it seemed to be that they need different energy for that.
Well, it was at least spooky to see the first driverless cars running around, kind of driving around and finding their way through the cones. But it was, as you said, a big moment in the FSG history.
Yeah, especially because they were quite slow in the beginning, and then they started to speed up, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're." Yeah, but as we said, some made it through, and some didn't quite made it through. So let's check out what we have as footage there.
And the car is off. Yellow lights flashing.
This is very quick. This is very quick.
It's looking very smooth. Oh, he is collecting some cones. Oh, and he smashed right into the timing equipment.
Yeah,
happened. Unfortunately, happened.
Yeah, we were quite surprised when they actually hit our timekeeping system, but never mind. It was a great moment. So yeah, after the 14 competition we already had, let's see if we can collect some more nice memories like these in the next 14 competitions. So yeah. Thank you, Johannes. Thank you, Aaron. And also thank you, Matthias, of course, for sharing the memories. And see you later.
Thanks. See you next time.
Here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess now we look back 14 years, but I guess now it's time to just go 2 years back. 2019, we had the last competition here in Hockenheim. And as already shared with you during the welcome ceremony last Wednesday, we had the teams from Esslingen and Zurich. They shared also some videos with us and sent us their wishes. But today we have 3 representatives. It's Kai, it's Severin, and Hater from the 3 winning from the 2019 overall winners. We have them here, and welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And it's of course your tradition to hand back the trophy, and it's glad to see that you brought them back. So thank you. And let me start with the Rennstall Esslingen. So first of all, congratulations for winning 2 years ago here in Hockenheim. You also had an outstanding season so far. What did you actually bring? Let's start this way here.
Okay, so what we brought is like a combustion starter pack. So we have some E85 here, some racing oil, and some brake cleaner. And this was kind of a lessons learned because there has been quite a lot of Swabian food in the cup for the last 2 years. And for example, when Maultaschen are standing around for 1 week in the sun or whatever, they didn't wear that good anymore. So that's why we went with that solution this year.
It's definitely lasting. Very good.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I also, just minutes ago, we have seen in your pit, you placed a little small black model of your car. So I guess you're ready to race for this year's competition?
Yes, we are ready to race. Of course, tomorrow we will arrive with our big car. But we have already saved the slot.
Very good. You actually managed to come earlier today just to bring back the trophy. So hence, shout out for that one as well.
All right, Kai. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Let me hand it over to me. Thank you. So that's the combustion winning trophy.
Very good. Let's see who's taking that home this year.
All right, then we also have Severin here from the TU Fast Munich racing team. So congratulations. Thanks for coming upstairs here. You won 2019 here, the competition. And thanks for bringing back the trophy. What else did you bring? I see some beer, but maybe you can guide us through here.
Yes, we also brought some kind of fuel, but since driver is the biggest performance factor for racing, as we all know from engineering design, we set the focus on the driver and want to fuel driver and, of course, the crew. So we brought some Munich beer, and we actually wanted to put in some fresh pretzels, but we saw the same problem that Kai mentioned just. That's why we put in some snack pretzels because fresh pretzels would also have been hard on upcoming Saturday. So
it's a great idea.
Yeah, but those will do as well. So
unless you put them in last year, or did you put it in just last week?
Actually, I guess we put it in there just yesterday. So
okay, awesome. We'll try some. So of course, Formula Student German is a non-alcoholic event here on the event site, but at least we can try it out on a campsite or in our hotel. So thank you, Severin.
Yes, they're closed.
Awesome. Thank you. So that's the electric trophy.
Hopefully, very good.
And we also have Hater here from the AMZ racing team from Zurich. You won the first 3 driverless competitions. So is the driver really the real factor in the team, like Severin said, or is it just you make it even faster, your car? Is your car faster without drivers?
We will see tonight. We'll see this week in Hockenheim.
I'm very excited to learn more about that. What did you bring for us?
So in our trophy, we brought some traditional Swiss chocolate, delicacy from our country, and then we thought about how we could decorate the trophy, and then we decided to go with this tree to symbolize how Formula Student cultivates the engineers of the future.
Oh wow, that's
wow,
nice.
So did you put real soil in it? So does the winner of this year have to water it to? Or do we have to water it until Saturday evening?
I'm not spoil anything, but that's for the next year's or for this year's winners to find out.
Okay,
strong statement, Hater. Thank you for coming. I'm happy to take it back, and we will have the thank you. We will have the award ceremony on Saturday night. And then we are excited to learn more who is the winner of this year's competition.
Wow, that's awesome. We will nurture it, definitely. Nice.
Thank you very much for visiting us. Thank you very much for bringing the trophies back. All the best for your teams. Have a safe competition, stay healthy, and be fast on the track.
Yeah.
Try.
See you on track.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
All right, then.
How do we continue?
Yeah, I mean, now since we have officially our trophies back, we are ready to go. So we are already in Hockenheim. We're already started. So let's check out how our event setup and how the setup of the pits looks like.
Wow, I love those time-lapse videos to see how quickly Hockenheimring is changing within a day or two, what a team of volunteers can do to set up the event site, to be ready. And today at 8 in the morning, the first teams showed up here, and the event site to enter their pits, to bring their cars, to bring their tours. And how did they actually start? I guess they had technical inspection, right?
Yeah, we started with technical inspection today. So we even brought a status. So for you to see how many teams already passed some of scrutineering. So maybe we can even show what our status is looking like. So we started today with with accumulator inspection. So we already see that 18 of 53 teams passed the scrutineering for the accumulator, and also already 8 teams of 78 in total actually passed mechanical inspection. So tomorrow is going to be driverless inspection as well, and the rest of electrical inspection and all of the noise, tilt, and rain brake test. Yeah, so that's about that. So maybe there's some other important information for tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe whenever you want to have a current update on a technical inspection, the status, you can also go to competition and technical inspection status. And we also had the link on the last slide. So feel free to pull some information. And then what else? We have here already on the screen a hint and for the combustion teams. And let us draw your attention on this rule, A6.75. All teams, and especially also it includes the driverless teams, the combustion teams in the marquee above pits. That also counts as a pit area. So whenever you push your car from your pit in a marquee above pits to the strawberry basket, to the elevator for cars, make sure that your driver is sitting in the car, that you have your helmet on and the right driver gear to pull and push your car to the elevator for cars. So don't forget that. And I guess we have another briefing slide which we want to show for you.
Yeah, we actually just wanted to remind you about the remaining ticket pickups. So if you haven't picked up your tickets yet, so your badges for your team members, so please tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 9:30, you're allowed to pick them up. So this, of course, only applies to the teams that already had their registration already. Yes. So for those teams, especially CV teams that maybe even come tomorrow, that does not apply. So please, if you haven't got your tickets, pick them up tomorrow at our mini event control desk. You can see it right now on the map where the Sachshaus is. Right there is like a wooden counter, and there you can pick them up at 9 a.m. to 9:30. So please come there if you still need some tickets.
All right, then no briefing without Corona. Of course, we almost have to. And we shared with you that we do have supervised antigen self-tests performed during this week, and we start doing such tests tomorrow, and they will take place in the marquee above pits. So if you go upstairs between the combustion pits and the elevator for cars, there's plenty of space. And we put up a small, let's say, testing facility. The FSG team will provide the test equipment. What we ask you is to show up there on time, and we provide and share with you more information on today.formalstudent.de. So also please check your time schedule tomorrow morning, where your personal schedule will be shared with you. And then please show up there. It only takes a minute or two. Where briefly you check in, you do the test, and you can leave immediately, and everything else is handled by the officials team. As we said already in the officials, in the welcome last Wednesday, your health and safety is important to all of us. So please make sure that you follow the rules, and also the pit marshals might give you some hints if you don't wear your mask properly. So please consider that throughout the entire week.
Maybe one more addition to that. So if you actually did the test and you don't hear back from us, then you're negative. If we message you, then probably there's something we need to clarify. We have to clarify. Yeah, that's good. So if you don't hear anything from us, you know you're negative, and there's nothing more you need to do. So you don't need to call back or anything like this. All right, now we're the let's say more boring part is over, which is still important, but now it's time for our quiz. So we already shared that tomorrow we are going to do a quiz, and there's going to be really great prizes. So make sure to tune in.
So tomorrow evening, same time, 9:30 p.m. local time here in Hockenheim.
Yeah, exactly. So the guys that are ready, or let's say eligible for the first prize, which is, in my opinion, wow, it's crazy, already in here. So yeah, sorry for the rest, your time is up, but you can still take part online, and there is going to be prizes as well for those teams that perform best. But still, let's draw out who's going to be our teams that participate today in tomorrow in the quiz.
May I?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Let me try that. Ooh. The first team would be University of Applied Sciences Würzburg.
So Main-Franken Racing, nice, great. So,
welcome to the stage tomorrow.
Yeah, we will contact you, and yeah, then you're going to be invited for tomorrow. So next one. So Technische Hochschule Lübeck. So Seagulls Lübeck, nice.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Tomorrow. So last one.
And we have the E-Force team from Prague.
Nice.
Also, you guys, you're joining us here tomorrow evening. More information will be shared with you throughout the day. I hope you're all well prepared for the quiz in order to win the big prizes here.
Yeah, so make sure to know everything about FSG by tomorrow. So, yeah, learn the rules book by heart. No,
it will be a big show. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right.
And also, what you already introduced in the welcome ceremony, we also will have an all-star car, right?
Yeah, the famous FSG all-star car. So maybe we invite Robert to the stage. He can give us an update on this one. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hello. Good evening. Am I on the camera? Okay. Well, I'm here to talk about the All-Star car. Some of you might have seen me today on the Instagram post about the All-Star car. We started this initiative also to maybe try and get you people who unfortunately cannot be here and present at the event site, try to involve you a little bit more. So we came up with the idea of why not just do an all-star car? So basically a work that is done by the community of Formula Student, which hopefully combines the best knowledge and the best parts into a car. So unfortunately, we haven't had that many submissions for the first part group that we released yesterday. So we decided to give you a little bit more time. Maybe this is because of you were all busy just packing up your stuff, doing the last testing kilometers, hitting the road to get to Hockenheim. So we thought maybe we just give you one more day and also add some more simplification to that. If you remember, we set up a rule set for this All-Star car. Maybe it was a little bit too less specific, I would say, or in some parts maybe too detailed, I don't know. But let's simplify it a little bit more, and let's say the All-Star car doesn't need a powertrain anymore. So at first I was thinking about maybe you can add a powertrain, have a battery in there, motors, but let's say for the sake of simplicity, just get rid of that. And basically what we're looking for the first part group is now just chassis and frame with the driver. We also omit the driver input, so I don't know, maybe some of you thought about joysticks or 2 steering wheels, I don't know. But let's just say, let's put a driver in there and let's do the big bathtub, basically the monocoque or a frame, which will be the baseline for our All-Star car. During the next days, Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have some more part groups that we add to the All-Star car, which hopefully makes it look very nice. We will see. But yeah, what I want to do tonight is just asking you again, please submit your design proposals by tomorrow, 8 p.m. Hockenheim time, so that we have a little bit of time to prepare, and then hopefully have the first voting for whatever chassis is the best looking tomorrow night here in the next live show. If you have any questions about the whole process or the All-Star car itself, you can go just to live.formulastudent.de and you can type in your questions there. I'll try to answer all the questions as quickly as possible. Maybe you have some questions about how to do the process, how to submit the part files, stuff like this. We can clarify there. Also, you can just check out the news article that we have published on the webpage yesterday. There's a PDF attached, which basically includes all the details that you know. Okay, let's just jump to the next slide. actually, when we were thinking about this, we also had something like this in mind. It was a slightly modified FSG car. I think it's modified to fit the LMP1 or LMP2 rule set. And I thought, that looks really cool. Why not just do something like this also with the entire Formula student community? So what I want to do here is just give you maybe a quick hint, how can something like this look like? Try to do something really cool looking. Of course, we gotta have big wings, but wings will be, let's say, a later part group that we try to work on. It should be an open wheeler, and of course, I know LMP1 cars are not very good in off-road, but maybe we can make it go off-road to participate in Baja events. We're really keen to see what you're coming up. Surprise us with your designs and with your creativity. And that's all about it for the Auster car for tonight. Looking forward to your design proposals for tomorrow. And then let's hope we have a good voting.
All right. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Lovely. And now,
I guess in the meanwhile, you see on the picture here on the frame, we changed the settings. So the 3 trophies are getting ready for this year's event. But before we send you home, let us bring the 3 winning teams back on the stage. Because what we want to do, we also hand them out a replacement, a trophy.
Of course.
And we invite you also to cheer and celebrate that with your team. Look also back to what happened 2 years ago. Maybe 15 years ago, remind with the alumnus of your team. And we're happy to hand back the replacement trophies for your overall winners, winning.
So this year we have an even nicer trophy. It's actually got the car inside. So I think this should be your car and this should be your team members. So I think this is a really nice trophy to bring back to your workshop. I think it's quite heavy. So yeah, then we also have for Team Munich. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice. And last but not least, driverless. I mean, it doesn't have a driver, the car, so that's basically driverless. All right, so guys, thank you very much. I think this is a nice thing you can bring home. Let's see what, the other teams, can get out of your trophies, actually. So, we are looking forward to Saturday. So, thank you very much. And then
thank you again. I guess that's for tonight. That was our first FSG live show. I guess we could give you some good impressions what's happening here. That's really the whole idea of this show for all the folks who are staying at home, for team members, for sponsors, for guests, for families. So please tune in every night at 9:30. We try to give you some overview what's going on here, also to share some nice videos. And I hope you enjoyed the show tonight.
Yeah, thank you. So see you tomorrow at the quiz show. Make sure to participate in FSG All-Star Car so that you have a great car on Saturday. And
and whenever you need to have more information, go to formulastudent.de, go to todayformulastudent.de. You have all the current information there. Thanks for joining us tonight. Sleep well, and all the best for the competition.
Thank you. All right. Good night.
Good night, folks.